Film look is a style of video that emulates the look and feel of traditional films. Whether you're shooting YouTube videos, travel videos, or just want to add some cinematic flair to your content, the film look is a great way to do that. So what exactly is the film look? Well, film look is characterized by a few key elements, including a desaturated color palette, a film grain effect, a halation or glow effect around the highlights, and deeper and denser colors. So why achieve the film look, you might ask? Well, film look just looks cool, and if you think it doesn't, you're wrong. So how do you achieve the film look? Well, there are a few ways to go about it, but in this video we are going to talk about the filmmaking and editing aspect of it. So if you're here only for the editing tutorial, you can skip directly to the editing part. But if you're here for a complete cinematic experience, I suggest you stick around. Step 1 is to shoot in the right conditions. The film look is all about creating the right mood and atmosphere, so make sure you choose the locations carefully. Look for places with interesting lighting, texture and colors. If you're shooting indoors, consider adding some smoke or haze. Apart from damaging the lungs, smoke or haze creates a bloom effect around the highlights. It also reduces the digital sharpness in your image, which is a key factor in achieving the film look. Step 2 is to choose the right camera and the right settings. While you don't need to break the bank with an expensive camera, you do need a camera with a large sensor and a fast lens, which will help you to achieve the shallow depth of field. And if you have access to cinema lenses, then it's like a cherry on top. If your camera has a log color profile, make sure you utilize it. It gives off a higher dynamic range and more flexibility in the editing process. Film is usually shot at 24 fps, and the shutter speed is almost always kept double the frame rate. This is known as the 180-degree shutter rule and is responsible for the realistic motion blur in your videos. Now when you're shooting outdoors in broad daylight, you might get a blown out image following the 180-degree shutter rule. So all you need is an ND filter to fix that. A Pro Mist filter helps to reduce the digital sharpness and create a halation effect that we talked about earlier. But we are not going to do that. We are going to do it the Indian way or the Jugaad way, which is true. There are two ways to achieve the film look through editing. The first way is the paid way. You can buy plugins like Filmbox or Dehancer, but you already know we are going to do it the Indian Jugaad way. Which is the free way. So let's jump into Premiere Pro and I'll show you how to create that. So first and foremost, open up the clip in Premiere Pro. Now convert the clip to Rec 709 color space and apply a LUT to create a look. I'm going to skip through these steps, but if you want to learn how to color grade, click here and check out my color grading video. One key factor in film look is that the blacks are not that deep and the highlights are also soft. So we are going to create that using the curves. Just drag the shadows from here and bring down the highlights. And after you're done creating the look, now just duplicate the clip. Apply a Luma key effect and a Gaussian blur effect onto the second clip on top. Now adjust the Gaussian blur and adjust the Luma key threshold until only the highlights are selected. And this creates the gloomy highlights look. Now we need to add the film grain, which can be added with the help of Noise HLS effect. Noise HLS Auto. So drag and drop it onto the bottom clip. Adjust the noise according to your liking. Just make sure do not do it over the top, make sure to keep it subtle. So now we have the bloom effect and the noise effect, and we need to create the halation effect, which is a tedious process, but you know, it's the free way. So duplicate the bottom clip 2 times. Now apply channel mixer to all 3 of the clips. Just type on FX channel mixer and drag and drop it onto the 3 clips. Now change the blending mode of the 3 clips to screen. Now go to effect controls and for the first clip make the green and the blue value to 0. For the second clip make the blue and the red value to 0. And for the third clip make the red and the green value to 0. Now just slightly adjust the position of any of the red clip. And similar to the noise effect, just keep it subtle, do not adjust it too much. So just slightly adjust it and there you go. We have the film look. Wait a second, there's one more step. Create an adjustment layer and place it on top of the 3 layers. Now go to Hue versus Luma, create a point and drag it down. This makes the color deeper and denser, and now we have the film look. So that is how you obtain the cinematic look. For this video specifically, I have used the Holyland Lark M1 microphone. So this is how it sounds like outdoors. If you want, you can go and check it out in the link in the description. And today's video is sponsored by absolutely no one. So you can go and check me out on Patreon, where you'll have access to more extended videos and behind the scenes content. And I have also realized that a lot of creators don't have the access to high quality clips to practice color grading and editing in general. So you will have access to 4K 10-bit clips which has been shot in Vlog color profile. So you can practice your color grading, you can try out the film look, you can do whatever you want. So go and check me out on Patreon. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. What's up guys? I don't usually vlog, but yeah, we met a friend here. His name is
Ronan.
He's from Ireland. And
even I am here.
Wait. Anyways, we had a great time. And this is just for our memories. I don't know if it will make it to the video or not.
Thank you.
So yeah, you want to say anything?
Yeah, you want to say anything?
Well, just that it might seem like a small thing to those watching, but this is possibly the start of my bustling Bollywood career. That's all.
He wants to join Bollywood.
Yeah. I don't want to, but it's destiny. Destiny.
I'm very grateful that I met you. Thank you.
I'm grateful I met these guys too.
It was really fun. We tracked a lot and you just made our trip memorable, man. Thank you.
One.
Yeah. So approach strangers when you see them. Don't just shy away.